This show is produced by the Harwood Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Kevin Harris. We love making this show available to you free of charge. If you'd like to help us keep it that way, you can make a contribution to our Karma Jar. For more information, visit our website. Hey there, everybody. I'm here with today's featured guest, Keeley Valentino.
Welcome to Live from Basics.
This is chapter 1. I'm starting all over, it's a brand new day. I think I get it now. We make too much sense. That's why I'm afraid you won't let it move. You won't come to me. It sounds so easy and it acts so hard, but I know what I want. I can finally say it's you. It's you. So if you still can't see that there's something between us, move a little bit closer. Yeah, if you still can't see that there's something between us, move a little bit closer. It's a funny thing. I wear my heart on my face. You don't say a word. You let the moment pass. I run a ragged road. I'll lay it all on the table while I figure it out. And I won't hide from you. Yeah. Play so simple and it changes everything, but it's just you and me. We already have that down. So if you still can't see that there's something between us, move a little bit closer. Yeah, if you still can't see that there's something between us, move a little bit closer. And if you still can't see that there's something between us, come here, let me show you. 'Cause if you still can't see that there's something between us, move a little bit closer. Know that you think that I think that you think it's crazy, but it's just nothing. Just think about it. And if you still can't see that there's something between us, move a little bit closer. Yeah, if you still can't see that there's something between us, move a little bit closer. And if you still can't see that there's something between us, come here, let me show you. 'Cause if you still can't see that there's something between us, move a little bit closer. Yeah, if you still can't see that there's something between us, move a little bit closer. Just move a little bit closer. Move a little bit closer. This is chapter 1.
So tell me about Closer and where this song came from.
Closer is actually a much older song than one might think because it's on the most recent record I have. But when I was living in Nashville, I had a very dear friend named Stan Sonu, and he basically co-wrote all the songs on the first record with me. And Closer was written right around the time that my first record came out. So that was in like 2006. And the way that Stan and I did a lot of our stuff was we sort of like independently collaborated. He was an amazing guitar player, so he would play some, he would come up with some melodies sometimes and I would write the lyrics, but always separately. And that was the case with this song. He just had that really cool guitar riff and brought it to me and was like, do you have any ideas for this? And it just came out. It was like so easy.
So you guys were never like in the same room
Never.
writing at the same
No.
time. It's like, here's my part, here's your part.
It was very weird. We met in a songwriting class and I didn't have any instrument to support myself at all. So in class I would just get up and sing a cappella. And he had played in class and was awesome. And my teacher was like, you guys should get together. And I had a ton of songs in my head that, just needed somebody to back them up. And so we started playing together through that. So either I would, come to him and say, oh, I have a new song, and I would sing it, and then he would find the background part to it, or he would have some really cool melody going, and we'd work on it that way. So yeah, I was never in the same room.
Where are you from originally?
I was born in the Bay Area.
Really?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, and I lived there till I was about 7, and then my family and I moved to Bakersfield in Central Valley, which was also, I had a great time there as a young child. And then we moved back to the Bay Area. So technically I say I'm from the Bay Area. That's what feels like home. But lived in Bakersfield for a while. And then after high school, I lived in Nashville and then LA and now back to the Bay Area. So.
Well, a lot of people aspire to go to Nashville because it's like, ooh, I want to go there and become a star and all that kind of stuff. What was your path for, wanting to go there and do that thing?
Well, kind of a lot like everybody else's, I think. I mean, I was in high school, loved country music. Country music was like my thing in high school. And I really, definitely had aspirations for pursuing a career in country of some capacity, and decided to go to college in Nashville. So it worked out that I could go to college and also live in Music City and everything. And I just sort of felt like something new was on the horizon, and I ended up applying to go to music school in Los Angeles.
And you went to Musicians Institute.
I did, yeah. Moving to LA is also very daunting for anyone who's pursuing some sort of entertainment career. And I feel so lucky that I had the school to go to, because if I just moved to LA and been like, oh, I'm going to go be a singer, I think I would have, it would have been so much harder. So it's nice.
So what was your life like when you were growing up?
It was a lot of fun. I was very close to my siblings. I was a very imaginative and...
That came in handy, didn't it?
I was kind of a dramatic child, which is surprising to me now because I've sort of gotten shyer with age, but I was definitely a ham. Anytime there was a camera, I would be like, oh, me, and always wanted to give little performances for people. All the home videos of me as a young child are painful to watch because I'm just, a little bit too excited about being on film. I think musical stuff was always in me from the start, and my parents were always so supportive of that. So there's a lot of that happening. And we had a very loud home with me singing, and my brother played drums, and my dad played guitar. There was always a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that would
coming
do
out.
it.
Yeah,
that would do it, especially the drums.
Yeah.
No offense, Doug. So do you have sibs?
I do, yeah. Well, it's actually a really funny story. So I'm the oldest out of my biological siblings. There are 4 of us, and then my dad and my stepmother, they got married when I was like 15. And actually my dad married my best friend's mom. My dad and my mom and my stepmom and her husband were all friends with each other before any of them got divorced. And so my stepsister and I and my stepbrother and my brother, we sort of all grew up together. And then everyone kind of got divorced, and then my dad and her mom got together. So it's been like one of those fairy tale stories. Like every little girl wants, her best friend to be her sister, and that really happened for me. So it's been wonderful. They're the best.
When you were growing up, what were you listening to?
Well, a lot of things, actually. The first thing that comes to mind is Amy Grant. She was like my all-time love of my life, Amy Grant. Listened to a lot of like contemporary Christian stuff, like her and Michael W. Smith. And Amy Grant was my first concert. Even to this day, when I lived in Nashville and I saw Amy Grant, I like almost peed my pants. Like I met her. I don't remember what I even said, except I think I said something like, I listen to your Christmas CDs every year. I mean, just,
And I just peed my pants.
I mean, I just love Amy Grant. So I listened to a lot of that, but also my dad has a great taste in music, and so we listened to a lot of Jackson Brown, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Bruce Hornsby,
We're going to play Mechanics of Leaving here. So what can you tell me about this tune?
I got a gift certificate to go get a massage, which I'd never had before.
Okay.
And
I can't wait to see how this ends up.
And you know, when you're being massaged, you just pay so much attention to your body. You know what I mean? And I just had so much tension and stress all on just the left side of me. And I left the massage place, and I was like, "What could this mean? What is my body trying to tell me?" And I started thinking about. It just sort of inspired like the physical manifestation that you can have trying to deal with an emotional problem. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I wrote Mechanics Leaving that afternoon.
I carry your weight on my left side. Only half of me is swollen, unfree. The balance of burden has left me crooked as I tell and retell your story. And in my right mind, it's all I did. It's so easy to forget, but even I understand the mechanics of leaving. But someone goes, there is always someone left. You only tell your secrets to my left hand. You cloud my vision down my sand. And to the west, you squeeze on in and you pull my blood until you're fitting into any peaceful place that I have left. And in my right mind, it's all I did. It's so easy to forget. Even I understand the mechanics of leaving. Someone goes, there is always someone left. Someone goes, there is always someone left. And I'm fine, but I know I'm gonna work you out. Stand up straight and lock these doors and scream you out of my mouth. To this day, you can't just come and look me in the face. You have to send your ghost to haunt me this silent way. And in my right mind, it's all I did. It's so easy, you're so easy to forget. Even I understand. Someone goes, there is always someone left. Someone goes, there is always someone left. Someone goes, there is always someone left.
When did writing songs start appearing for you?
I mean, like I said, when I was little, I was always kind of making stuff up and you know, I always writing poems, that kind of a thing. From when I was really little, even to like when I was in 6th grade, one of my best friends and I, we were like, we're a duo, and we'd write all these songs together. And, you know, I never thought of writing songs as being, you know, like a calling or like even a challenge, you know, I just kind of did it for fun. I think when I was in high school was when I would really like sit down and decide that I wanted to write a song. And high school was the first time I performed a song that I'd written, and it sort of took on a new shape of not just sort of not being a hobby or like a therapy session. It was just kind of, I was more intrigued about actually, you know, seeing it as an art and crafting my own.
When you finally started getting serious about the writing part of it, how did you learn about like where different parts of the song went, and you know, how did you learn about the actual craft part of it?
You know, I would say at the beginning of it, I didn't really have any guideposts for that. I think it was just being such a hungry listener of other songs
Just
that I sort of,
osmosis kind of thing,
yeah. And it really wasn't until actually the very end of college that I took that songwriting class and was really sort of schooled on like the actual technicalities of it. Before that, it just had been kind of like trial and error. Or
like
just,
you were probably already doing verses and choruses and
right,
bridges, and but you just didn't know that that's what they were.
Exactly,
kind of
exactly, yeah. Which you know, which is really cool. It definitely has its benefits, and then, but it's also nice to have that technical structure too to lean back on. So,
what is your life like today?
Life is so good. Life is really good. I just moved back to the Bay Area, like I said, with my wonderful, really cute boyfriend. So we met in Los Angeles. He's from Southern California, and we moved up here. And I just love living here. I just feel like it's been so inspiring and so fulfilling in so many ways that I was, you know, I knew it was going to be great to move closer to my family. I knew it was going to be great to live back up here, but it's just been wonderful. I love just aesthetically, everything's so beautiful. Like I said, I love being closer to my family. I love the music scene up here. I've just met some wonderful, 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 great people. Life is good.
How are you working writing and stuff like that into what you're doing now?
Actually, it's funny that you should say. I've been so craving a different writing style, I think. I shouldn't say writing style, but more like the discipline of writing. I've never been a very disciplined writer. I've always kind of been like, you know, going with the tide of inspiration, kind of. And I've taken a lot of songwriting classes, and that's always helped me to be like, okay, you know, you have a song due next week, you have to work on it.
Right.
And I haven't been in that kind of situation for a while, and I found that it's been harder for me I have to really like, you know, schedule some time, which at first really bummed me out because I didn't want it to be so regimented, but in the past couple months I've been doing like reading all these songwriting books, and I'm taking a songwriting class, and in the songwriting club I've just been really trying to fill up my time with that, and I just have loved the idea of really making songwriting, you know, having it be more of like a craft that you hone and that you develop, and not just like a fly by the seat of your pants thing, which has been for me for so much longer. So I mean, for so long up till now. So I've been working really hard at getting into a good rhythm and trying to write past my own autobiography.
Right.
And yeah, I've been really trying to sink myself into songwriting more. So, and it's been going great up here so far.
Good.
It's been really good.
Good. Tell me about the what's in your catalog, album-wise.
I have 2 records, and I did them both in Nashville with my dear friend Matt Mangano. And one of them is called The Mechanics of Leaving, and the second one is called 3 Cities. And they're both available on CD Baby, iTunes, Amazon,
everywhere.
the whole bit. Yeah.
Right. Now you also have a web presence.
I do, yeah. You can at KeeleyValentino.com. I'm on Reverb Nation, Facebook, MySpace.
Okay, I really love the song Willing to Pay. Tell me about this tune. Where did it come from?
If I remember correctly, I think I had just learned, I was taking guitar lessons like profusely at this time. And I think I had just learned how to play kind of like a modified E minor. And so I was just sort of going to town with that and came up with like basically, you know, the bass line, the whole rhythm of the thing. And it kind of all came out from there. I've had a lot of fun with that song. That's been like my go-to song all the time performing. It's kind of like, it's just a fun.
I can see why.
It just has been a lot of fun.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Had to hide your number from myself. Last thing I need to think about is Well, I'm no fool, I'm no tightrope walker. It just might be the time to get down off the line. I'm fresh out of clever schemes to make you wonder what my love is like. If you don't see me now, I know you never will. It's up to me to walk away. This heart really isn't so damn easy to steal. When it comes to you, I know the price and I will pay. Well, I don't remember why I fell for you, but I've been falling ever since. It still feels good, even when I know it's wrong. It still feels good when it ends. If you don't see me now, I know you never will. It's up to me to walk away. This heart really isn't so damn easy to steal. When it comes to you, I know the price and I will pay. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, pay. This is the last song I'm gonna write about you. This is the last song I'm gonna write about you. This is the last song I'm gonna write about you. Oh, if you don't see me now, I know you never will. It's up to me to walk away. This heart really isn't so damn easy to steal. When it comes to you, I know the price and I will pay. Pay.
Well, that's our show for today. We'd like to thank Keeley Valentino for coming by and playing her great tunes with us. We had a wonderful time doing it. If you'd like more information on Keeley and how to get a hold of her music, go to our website and go to the Live from Basics show page, and we'll have all that information right there for you. Well, don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook, and if you get around to it, join our badge program where you can earn badges for doing things like air guitar or air drum, air harmonica, air background vocals. Well, thanks for watching. We're out of here. We'll see you next time.